Hey guys, it's CJ and I'm going to show you guys the farm scam. It is the exact same concept as the Lumbridge Tower scam version 2. Like if you don't know those videos, I'm going to cover the whole process anyway again. If you're just here to see where the spot is, I'll cover that real quickly. It's right here by the rock. I'm going to cover the whole guide on what to do right now, but if you just want the spot, it's right here by this rock, and you don't have to watch the entire video. I'm going to be releasing more of these spots throughout the course of the next few weeks. So what I want to do is every time this video, well, as soon as this video reaches 50 likes, I'll release the next one. I know a few of them, and then as soon as that one really reaches 50 likes, I'll release another one, and so on in that process. So you guys can keep learning about new spots. More spots. You'll be able to pick up people in different areas to scam them, because people in Lumbridge might know about this. A lot of them already know about the tower scam. So obviously you want to go to the farm scam, because the less people know about the farm scam, then you're going to want to go to the other places, and people are more likely to hang around one place a lot, so you'll get people who aren't familiar with the Lumbridge scam because they don't hang around in Lumbridge and nobody's attempted on them. So anyways, as soon as this reaches 50 likes, I'll release another one, and then I'm going to start up my other series going on. So let's get this started. So what you need to do this scam, I'm going to cover the entire process. You need 33 magic. 33 magic, you need telegraph, and you need telegraph runes. It's pretty much all. I'd recommend dressing decently rich, so you can get people's attention. Right now, I'm not really dressed rich. I don't really have anything on me. I'm training down at 99 strength. That's why I'm wearing this kind of stuff. But try to dress nice and rich. You're trying to trick people that you have like a duplication or a multiplication glitch for items. So what you want to do is you might want to carry 2 of certain items. I talked about this in one of my previous videos. Carry 2 Robin Hood hats, 2 whips. Actually, no, don't do whips, because the items need to be more than 500k. So I'll show you guys why. But you might want to, say it needs to be more than 1 mil, more than 2 mil, because you need to have the drop warning screen. Now the drop warning screen, I made a mistake last video. I said it was 1 mil. It's actually 500k. Where you try to drop an item and you get this warning screen. You need your victim to be able to drop an item like that. So you can tell them that the item has to be at least 3 mil that they have to drop, so they can't test the method out on anything. Because as you guys know, they're going to drop an item here and they won't be able to pick it up. That's the beauty of it. And then you go and telegraph it. So I'm going to demonstrate the entire method. You're going to want to get your victim, pick them up from wherever you want, Draenor, Lumbridge. I'm going to leave that process, picking up people, to you. If this video doesn't get the 50 likes on the next video, it comes time to release another video, because I make one about every 2 days. What I'll do is I will make a a guide on how to talk on this, like how to pick up people, how to know which people to take, because a lot of people will try to pull your leg. They'll just waste time with you, and you want to try to get by that. So you're going to want to convince your victim that you have a duplication lure, a duplication glitch, and they need to follow this process, right? You can say you found it on YouTube or anything. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to convince them to stand, somewhere, okay? Convince him to stand by this post. It doesn't really matter where this guy is doing it. Okay. So as you can see, I think that was an accident. He didn't actually know about it. That was an accident. So basically, you're going to want to convince him to stand somewhere. You make sure the spot they stand is important, but it doesn't really matter. I'd recommend just by this post. It's kind of weird. They will have to walk around like this, which is perfect, so they have enough time to do the process. And also, you don't want it to be that it's too hard for them to click on the glitch spot over there. So you're going to want to tell them to turn off their run, and you're going to want to tell them to unequip the item that you want to scam. So for the sake of this video, let's scam my Fury. No, the Fury looks stupid on the ground. I'm just going to do the Dragon 2-hand, okay? You can do any item. So you say, you can duplicate this, but you need to have a drop warning screen. So people won't test the items out with small things, and you'll at least get a 500k or 1 mil, profit off people who are going to fall for it. Because with the other methods, which don't work anymore, you need to have the warning screen. So, it pretty much prevents people from doing the testing. So you're going to want to tell them to click on the spot over here, and what you can do is you can actually go and stand in that spot, and I'll show you guys how to get on it yourself. You stand on that spot and tell them to click on that spot, and as soon as they start moving, they drop the weapon and they don't press anything. Now you see, I wish to drop, I don't wish to drop it. You tell them as soon as they get to that spot, they type, I wish to drop, I press, I wish to drop it. Now you say, oh, go pick up your weapon. Oh, interesting, right? You can't pick it up. Notice how I can't pick it up. The whole trick to it is telegraph. Telegraph, you get the item. You wait a minute for their item to pop up. chances are they're not going to have telegrab on them. They're not going to have time to go to the bank if they wanted to get telegrab. So, you know, you're going to win it. As long as they do drop something, chances are you're going to get it. People aren't really going to avoid it. How you can get on the spot, an easier way, you don't have to, you know, even you can do that process where you drop it. You don't actually have to drop it, but you can do that. You can do the old method where you click on the spot, then press the plus sign for notes, and you can step onto that glitch square, and you can just stand there. So you basically tell your victim to stand right there, and then you say, okay, click on the spot that I'm standing, and then drop your weapon, and don't press anything until you get there, and then you press okay, parry. Okay, no gossip. I'm going to turn this off because I don't want people gossiping between each other on the videos. That's going to cause little problems. So then you know, you tell them as soon as they get to the square to drop it, and then as soon as they drop it there, it doesn't it won't let them pick it up. So see, I'm going to show you guys the thing they did patch. Assume you use the notepad method and get there, and then you try to drop it. There, now you can see that you can't, you know, it doesn't actually drop. That's what they did patch. So this is a method working around it. It's similar to the Lumbridge one. If you don't know the Lumbridge one, go check it out. I'm going to wrap this video up right now. You know, if you enjoyed this video, there'll be more on my channel. I'm actively releasing new and even old scams. You know, I'm going to have a lot of them up. I'm bringing them up a lot. People are sending me a lot of messages with new ideas, so I'm going to be releasing those when they feel right for me to actually release them, because I don't want to spoil them for anybody. So you know, if you want to see more of these spots to be able to do this, as soon as this reaches 50 likes, I'll be releasing the next one, and then when that one reaches 50 likes, I'll release the next one, so we have a little pattern going on there. Anyways, thank you very much for watching the video, and have yourself a great day and a great weekend if you're watching this on Friday when I'm releasing, and if you're not, then have a great whatever day it is. Alright, bye.